Waziri, I hope you're all well. Jina langu ni Lijoba and welcome to Lalak Productions. So, guys, today I'm going to be talking about, I feel like this week, we're gonna have a theme, cause it's going along the same lines, right? And if I sound funny, I just woke up, it's 7 something in the morning. And I slept at like 2 or 3 in the morning, so guys, don't mind that. And I'm wearing a bucket hat because I did my hair. You'll just see. Come back next week Thursday and you'll see why all of this is happening. But for this week, you're just gonna have to, go ahead. Right? So today we are talking about Jeremiah 29:11. First of all, I got to know this verse really well because this is the verse that my school uses. I don't know if other schools have a verse, but then I don't know if it's for Kiro or it's my school, but they love to use it. So it just popped in my mind, right? And what Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Right? So, just know, if you're breathing, if you're going, and you're a functioning human being, you may not be fully functioning, but the fact that you're functioning with breath, whether it's on a ventilator, whether it's on an oxygen tank, whether it's by yourself, or whether it's a the fact that you're breathing, it means God has a purpose for your life. Each and every single human being you see here, we are all having a purpose, whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not. We all have a purpose, right? Now, before you argue with me and say, hey, this, hey, that. Now, I want you to sit and think about your life and all the things that you got out of, the darkest places that you were that no one knows about, Think about that. You may not be out of that dark place, but you're still here. You may have had a near-death experience, but you're still here. The fact that God has kept you, it means that your life means something to him. He can still use you. No matter how deep in sin you are, no matter how dirty you feel or how dirty you are, you still have a purpose. You just need to let Jesus in so that he can fix you right up and you'll be good, right? Okay, and some of you will be arguing with me. Lijoba, okay, fine. God has kept me, but then now I'm going through all of these. I went through all of the heads and everything. And if you didn't watch my How to Deal with Pain or Is It Going to Be Easy being a Christian video, you will understand that God did not anywhere in the Bible promise us easy in this life. He just promised to get us through the hard things, right? The devil will try you, especially when you're going fully Christian, not lukewarm, fully Christian. The devil will try you. You see the next video I'm gonna post? Hey, I'll show you how the devil has tried me for the past 2 weeks, but he did not win, because my God is great. After he tried me, Marashem, my God got me through. So you're like, yo, I'm still suffering. Yeah, I'm going through emotional this. My family life is this, and I'm not discrediting all of that. That can really affect a person in life, right? But Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Right? So, all the things that are happening in your life, like each and every single detail that is happening in your life, ne, it's for a reason. The reason why your family life's not going good, it's a reason. The reason why your academics are not going good, there is a reason. You may be asking the job, what was the reason? There is a reason. Because it says in all, not just this one and that one, all things. And also, we also need to keep Isaiah 60 verse 22. You'll be like, okay, sharp. God said, yeah, sharp. He promised me this. He put that word in my heart. Just know it's not going to work on your time. I'm sorry. If you want it to happen tomorrow, Mariana is going to make it happen next year. We're going to have to learn patience by it. Because I'm not going to lie, sometimes I struggle with stuff like that. That I'm like, no, God, I want it to happen like this. I want it to happen here. It's like, hey, my child, please. You said, my will, not yours, so please. Sit still. And then at the end of the day, you'll be like, okay, fine. And then when it actually does come, it's bigger, greater, much more than you could have imagined, right? So Isaiah 60 verse 22 says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So he's not saying at your own time, I'll make. He says when the time is right, meaning what? His timing, because his timing is always perfect. You may think it's not good. If you're going to start saying, God, I want your will over my life, but then you're going to want things to happen at your own pace, that's when your relationship with God is not going to be proper to come nice. When you're going to tell him, God, I'm surrendering it to you, please make a way. When he doesn't make a way at your own time, and you're going to be angry at him. He didn't say I'll do things at your own time. He said when I want. Because his timing is always perfect. Because when you're just seeing here, you're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not seeing how it went from the past to the present and how it's going to affect the future, how it's going to affect other people. He knows all of that, ne? So when things are to be happening, you know, it's not like he's doing it to spite you or just to punish you or for something, because he knows why he's doing it, because there's a certain order of things that have to happen. There's a certain order of people that have to be there, a certain order of things that they have to happen in their life, and then it come and affect you as well. And then when you come and share that thing or do that thing, you're gonna impact the people accordingly. All right? And it can affect the future as well, and you know, stuff like that. So just know that when things don't work your way, it's God saying, let me work it out, please. I can. And even when you give your plans to him, I can read somewhere in Proverbs, I'll get you the verse. Somewhere in Proverbs it says that commit your ways to the Lord and he shall order your steps. So let's say me, I'm 80% according to his will. Again, so my steps, they won't be altered that much. Mara, I'll just go from R21 to N1 and we are sharp. Again, Mara, whether if you're only 10% on his will, he's gonna change. He's gonna just change your, you know. But then just know that he still eats heavy papers for your life. It shouldn't go in vain, you know. Some people did lose their lives, and when I are still here sitting and saying that, yo, I don't have a papers, there's no use of living, but you are breathing and somebody else really wanted to live, but then it's past. So, you know, you really need to think about things like that. So like, meditate on stuff like this, and also stay in the word. You need to stay and think of things that are good, things that are worthy of praise, you know, pure things, not things that you need to guard your spirit. Hey, you need to guard your spirit. So basically what I was trying to say in this video, that your life matters. And that's on period. Not more, not less. That's it. You matter just as much as everybody else in this world matters, because we are all seen equal in God's eyes. And I don't try and argue with me. Just because it's hard doesn't mean, because I mean, in hard seasons, that's where true character is built. Tough people aren't built in the easy life. No. Unfortunately, if that was life, then yay, the devil would win over us. But because our God is greater, he will build us in these tough seasons where the devil is trying to destroy you. When I take heart and find rest in the shadow of his wings, he will build you and you'll come out stronger. You feel me? So just know that whatever is bothering you, or whatever is hindering your relationship with him, or whatever it's telling you that when you're not worthy, whatever you feel that you lack in, then take it to God. He'll just 1, 2, 3 you, and you'll be done. You know. In my video on Saturday, you must be checking it out, because it is about how to boast. I don't know English. How to be proud in your weakness. Wow. Because we are all weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus. Anyway, yes, you must check out my video on Saturday. I'll be there doing the things. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I really hope this helped. If you want to add on something, if you want to correct me about something, if you want to inquire me about something, then feel free in the comment section. Everybody is welcome. And guys, thank you for the continuous support. And in my next video, I'm going to be talking about like how I am going to be changing, like, not that I'm going to be changing, but I'm going to become more active here, but in a sound way, because I'm going to school now and my everyday thing is not going to work. But then also disappearing for 2 weeks and posting one video in those 2 weeks is also not going to work. We're not going to see growth. And no. Well, so in my next video, I'm going to be talking about like how these past 2 weeks have been and how they have affected me and what I've learned from them, right? So yeah, be sure to check that one out as well. I'm going to be posting it on Thursday, and I'll just be explaining how my YouTube is going to be changing, but it's not going to be that much, but it's going to be changing. There's going to be some responsibility, there's going to be some sound mindness. I would say you'll just see. It's going to be nice. I get. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.